Friends, once again you're welcome back to the channel. So I'm back with a quick video. I'm going to be updating you on the VIX 75 signal, what we are up to, what we are expecting, and then also emphasize some simple concepts, for instance the patterns like the M and W's. Then I will also talk about some concepts about order blocks. Then at last I'll talk about mentorship. Then so let me quickly start here. Previously I made a video whereby I showed you that on H4, we're on H4 right now, VIX 75. We were retesting this area, you get? We were retesting this area, this region. I told you previously this region was a resistance zone, you get? A resistance zone. Then the market broke through, then it retested it, then it became our support zone. We went back up. Then I told you, like previously I was telling you, that here we had gotten confirmations that the market was coming down, you get? And what is our target? Our target is way below, actually not far this side, but the market could reach here, but I'm expecting it reaching these zones, you get? Just to reach these zones, you get? So that's the first thing. But the bigger target is here, but then we are here. But we started actually here, the market went up, then it came down. But nonetheless, the days we went up, I was giving you signals of going up, you get? But then since then I was telling you that I've been strongly bearish on VIX 75. You may ask, am I still bearish? Yes, and I'm going to be explaining why, you get? So quickly, today I told you something, that as we get a signal on a higher time frame that the market is going to be rallying, going down, what you should know that it is going to be coming down in structures. That's the first thing, you get? And by that I mean the market will create structures. By creating structures, let's say for instance here the market moves up, then it comes and breaks through, you get? So which means when we expect the market to be coming down, if at all this has been our level of, let's say, support, let me call it support, where the market has stopped and then it went back up, it means we are going to be seeing structures where we see that the market comes and breaks this level and it goes down. And then what do we know about such regions? Remember, there is something that I want you to know. These structures are created by who? You may ask yourself, who creates these structures? Let me actually even do some zooming here. Who creates these structures to go up and down? I told you, the large institutions, or those institutions that have more liquidity, you get, such that when they place orders, they affect the market to go in a particular direction. And that means that the market, they will always create these structures whereby they come and take them out. But not something about when they create structures, there is what we call manipulation. So, and that's what I came to solve personally. When I started to make YouTube videos, it is what I want to solve. Stop being manipulated, you get? So, and I have observed a lot of things in my experience that can help someone to stop getting manipulated, you get? So you should know that. But whenever you're patient enough, the market shall always move, you get? So we're on higher time frames, but I promise that for mentorship we are going to be doing the intraday, which means mentorship we shall not exceed the 1 hour, you get? But most times we shall be on the 15 minutes going below, you get? So at least that for mentorship you should know that we shall not be going on high time frames. High time frames are for level 2, those ones who proceed to level 2, you should know that. But now I'm providing a general concept, you get? Because these structures are going to be seeing them on all time frames, even 1 minute, you get? So you should know that. But when you get a signal that you're going down, now overall we've been getting opportunities to go up, but then we strongly come down. So sometimes you just be patient enough, you don't take these entries going up, then you take on these ones that go down, you get? That's the first thing. Then so we were here in this region. I don't know whether you're seeing my cursor here. Now we were in this region. I told you that the market, we're on H4, but this region, I told you, it is a very significant region, you get? Because at one point it was our region of resistance, it became support, and then we've broken through it, you get? Given that we are on higher time frames, we expect that the market, most times, by the way, for a valid region, it is retested. But then you should not doubt this. when I get a region on M15, you get a zone, actually may call it a zone on M15, and then the market breaks through, sometimes the retest is on a smaller time frame, you get. So the retest may be engrossed in the bigger candles of M15, but when you go less on M5, you'll find that this region, let's say the market, by that I mean the market breaks through, then it comes, it retests, but then and then it goes back down. So I'm going to be showing you how do you know that the market has retested, but I'm first providing the general concept. Then the other thing you should note out, that whenever the market is going in a particular direction for a long term, it makes what they call an M or a W pattern. M's are for patterns that are going to be going down, and then W's are for patterns that are going to be going up. By that I mean, let's say you look at this region here. Let me do some zooming. Let me do this. So you see that here we see, actually here I gave the signal here that we are going down, but then I was cautioning you that we've not yet gotten a higher time frame M pattern. You get M pattern. That's why I later on came and I told you that we're rallying up. But then from here, still I made a video and I was like, here we are strongly going down. Why? We had gotten this M pattern, you get, that is going to go down, and we are going to be seeing structures that are going to be breaking, going down, you get. You should note out that. But then in mentorship, I'll be covering these things in detail. Here I'm providing clues, you get. So that's the other thing. Then the last time that we met on this channel, then I told you that we were going to get, because we were rallying going down, you get. I told you that we were actually, I told you that we were rallying down in this region, but then you've seen that we came back up and then we went down. But then I was telling you, if at all we are on H4, and then we expect to come like on the daily, for the daily, we expect to come, and then we come to these levels whereby we see these structures that we have created and we want to take them out. That means that for a strong move, given that even on a higher time frame like H4, before we got this move, we can see that on a higher time frame we got an M pattern. It means that on this level we shall also get something like an M, you get. Then you may ask, how did we get it? Or how do you confirm that? Now you look here. I will not force it to be an M, but at least a retest. You get at least a retest. So friends, I was just interrupted for a short while, but it's fine. So let me proceed. I was telling you that now you see that yes, we rallied down, you get. But by this moment, at this moment, I told you it was safer for you. Actually, I don't know that I mentioned it, but it was safer for you at least to take entries that were just below down here, you get, for you guys. But then at least you would wait for a retest. Now you see that now retests or order blocks. You should know something about order blocks. I don't want to complicate this thing, but whenever you see, let's say the market is moving in a particular direction consistently, let's say you're seeing that, let me do more zooming. Here you can see that we have a bearish candle here, we have another bearish candle here, and then we have another bearish candle here, you get. But then you see all of a sudden you see a bullish candle that is so strong, you get, that is so strong. Most times, given that you've made your analysis, by the way, this thing you do it, you confirm it after you doing the analysis, trust me. Now already I was biased on this region that I was going down, you get. I had already gotten the bias that I was going down, and then after me getting this rejection, first of all, if you didn't get in on this rejection, I was doing the analysis here. Now you would wait for a rally. Now this is where they do their final move, because they know they've trapped traders. They know that maybe you've watched my videos and you know you are going down, for you just take your entries. Now they rally the market up, you get. Now after you seeing this, you just note off this region. At least for you guys, just note that. You'll note out the whole of this candle. For you, you take entries just below this candle, you get, for because already we got a rejection here, and then we've gotten a second confirmation. Now after here we are breaking structures going down, you get. Then we know that we are going to go down, and then we've been rallying down for quite long, you get. But then the other thing that I can talk, I think I've talked about the M pattern, and then about whenever you see, because for me, one thing that I'm going to be teaching you guys is to know these levels. You get? For me, I have a level count: 1 2 3, sometimes 1 2. You get? So for the levels, for sure, trust me guys, I'll be talking about them in mentorship. But then now I already have these levels that I have to hit. You get? But then as I draw these levels, there's what I expect. For instance, now here we can see that on H4 we are going up, but then we are not scared by this. You get? Because we know that the market has to move in structures. Now I expect that we are having a pullback now in this region here. In this region here, I'll be watching the price action. Given that I'm on a higher time frame, I'll be looking at the price action in this region that will happen. Now when we get, now like for instance we get we get strong bullish candles. There's a time we get strong bullish candles, and then we get a bearish candle. Then there I start to sense that we are coming down. And what is my target? My target then would be a level below here, because I know we are breaking structures going down. But then here I'm just making a quick video. Maybe in future or even tomorrow I can make a bit more explanation on this. You get? But then I believe you're seeing that. So I think those are the concepts that I wanted to talk about. Then today let me quickly talk about mentorship. What are you going to be doing now? For sure, you guys, I tried to arrive at the fee what you guys will be paying. Let me quickly declare it. The fee shall be $150. Payments are starting in July. You get? We are starting in August. You get? But I'm going to be giving more details about this. So getting more details, you follow the links in the description. In my Telegram channel, I'm going to be giving the updates about everything. Then I'll give you the mode of payment for those ones that are interested. So far I have some good people. They're messaging me on Telegram. In the Telegram I have 2 links there. There is a link to the channel, and then there is a link to a private messaging chat. You just privately message me directly. You get? So you can message me directly. Then what are we going to be talking about? We are going to be talking about the intraday. You get? For the intraday, I told you we go on H1 and below. You get? But mostly we shall be on M15, getting M15 signals. You get? M15 signals, and then how you can interpret them to M1 and M5, which means I told you something that in volatility indices, you're going to be grabbing an opportunity every day. Every day there is a move. You get? And then I believe the intraday is the most profitable. You get? Now you can see, for instance, here this is jump index. It's one that I've been following too much recently, and I like it so much. But then you can see that the intraday, for instance, now each demarcation here is a day, each demarcation here, but you can see that on each day there is a clear move. There is a pattern that you're going to be following. You get? So there are targets that you're going to be hitting. So for mentorship, that's what I'll be talking about. And then you can see that these signals, you may think that they are quick, they're simple when I'm on M15, but you can see that these targets that I'm hitting, they're really big targets. You get? When you go on M1, for instance, now let's say today's move, you can see let me just go on M5. You can see that these moves from here went up to here, and I'm going to be sharing the tips and tricks, and then like too much, but mostly we are going to be talking about technical analysis. You get? Unless in the last days I'll give out some maybe indicators, some information about indicators, but it's going to be mostly purely, actually like 99% price action. You get? Price action. And then we are going to be looking at only volatility indices. Level 1, there are going to be 2 levels. Maybe the 3rd level will be for forex, but for that one I don't know, but that's it. The fee is 150, and it is for those that come early. You get? It's not that I don't want a very small class, and I don't want a very, very big class. You get? Because I really have to find time for you guys. I want everyone to get an opportunity. It shall run for a month, fully packed, but I'll give you the requirements, everything that you need. But I strongly believe, you guys, I'll give you a perspective about how I look at the markets, because personally, even me, I've gone through different mentorships. Some have been helpful, some have not been helpful. But then for me, no matter the strategy that you'll be learning, I want to provide you with a fresh way of looking at the markets, because at one point I was mentored, but I was just getting more confused. Why? It's because someone was telling me patterns, but personally, my experience, how I've come to take time to look at the charts, there are simple things that I've looked at. I know there are a lot of strategies and formulas and what, but what matters most is what can make you consistent profits. It's not only my strategy. Yes, it has been influenced by maybe some other strategies, but yes, for the most part, these are concepts that personally I've developed along the way and things that I've learned in my journey of trading. So if you're interested, just continue messaging me on Telegram. For now we are on Telegram, and one thing that I can promise is I'm going to be making regular updates on Telegram. For sure these days I've been busy, you get, but for the content I'm almost ready through, and I believe if you guys take it serious and if you're really committed, I believe you guys shall be able to learn a lot, and then we shall make profits. So you guys, that's it. Maybe you can make any more inquiries in the description and everything, but that's it. It's $150, but payments for as long as you pay between 1st of July and 15th. For beyond 15th, I may change. You get, that offer is running from 1st to 15th of July. You get, so you have May, you have June to prepare for that. You get, and then the first 15 days of July. Then beyond 15th July, I'll give updates, and it's likely that I'll be increasing the price. You get, so you share with everybody, and you can continue messaging me, you can continue making more inquiries, but that's it. Wait for more videos. I love you all. Thank you.